Hey guys. There we go. Okay. Hey everybody. There we go. All right. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole and I'm a person in recovery. My sobriety date is July 13th, 2015. And I'm here to chit chat with you guys about staying sober during the holidays. Hey Corrales, hey Brian. Let me prop y'all up a little bit better so I can see y'all. Okay. I hope that looks okay. Okay. Oh well. It'll have to do, right? So. Hey Sky. Okay, guys. So. How is everybody doing? How was your Thanksgiving? I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. I'm not on my computer today, so I'm not going to be able to put a link in the chat for people to come up, but we can still have a good time and chit chat and all that good stuff and in the comments. And if you guys want to say something, I'll read your comment, of course. Hey Jen. My freaking computer wasn't charged when I got home. I've been at my mother-in-law's house for the last 2 days. And so when I got home and I got my computer out, I was trying to turn it on to see if I had any juice in it, and it had no juice in it. Hey, Aubrey. Honey, we had ham. We didn't have turkey. Hey, James. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. So I feel like for some people staying sober during the holidays is hard, you know, especially those first couple holidays, like the first couple of years. I think you can kind of get overwhelmed a little bit, especially dealing with family and stuff. Hey, Kyle, happy holidays. We had ham, we had scalloped potatoes, we had corn casserole, we had stuffing. We had this like really sweet kind of dessert that's like made out of whipped cream and cherries and all that kind of stuff. It was really good. What else? I can't remember. Green bean casserole. All kinds of good stuff. It was good. My mother-in-law did really good. She usually cooks on Thanksgiving, and then my mom and dad do it for Christmas. Hold on a second. I'm trying to situate you guys. So, yeah. Oh, that looks like crap. It's pissing me off. Sorry. I have this new snake thing that holds my phone and stuff. Okay. Pecan pie. Damn it. Hold on, guys. Get this thing. Oh, is that gonna stay up? I think that'll stay. Hey, Misty. How you doing, girl? Is everybody doing okay? Okay, that'll have to do. We're a little crooked, but we'll be okay. I'm leaving it alone. Okay, so I want to share with you guys a little bit about... I want to share some things with you guys about the first couple of holidays I had. And so, okay. Welcome to everybody. Thanks for being here. This is our regular Friday night Medication Assisted Recovery Anonymous meeting. One size does not fit all. This is an all-inclusive, non-judgmental recovery support group meeting. Anybody is welcome. And I hope you will stay and hang out with us. So now let's get into it. Okay. I remember when me and Neil first got sober, and because it was in July of 2015. So we had the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, coming up pretty quickly after July. Well, my mom and dad at that time were living in New York still. So there wasn't really like any issue with them. Okay. But, oh God, DR, are you still doing that? DR, are you still talking about Joe? This dude is relentless, you guys. He makes up account after account after account just to come in here and comment about Joe. Hey, Mark, I had a great Thanksgiving. How about you? Merk, I'm so glad you're in here. Because I was like, what the hell? Okay, so the first Thanksgiving with my mother-in-law, and father-in-law, because Neil's dad was alive back then. The first Thanksgiving was so tense and uncomfortable, because I feel like when we are first getting sober, we're new in recovery, and we're going to see our family members and eat Thanksgiving or eat Christmas. They are all worried like that we're going to be relapsed or that we might be high right then. And so I remember everybody kind of like couldn't believe that we were sober, you know? And how are we supposed to talk to everybody? How do you talk to people now that you're sober, you know? Because whenever we were high, we would go hide out. We would go sit at the kids' table so that way we didn't have to talk to the grown-ups. How many of y'all can relate to that? When you're with your family members during Christmas or Thanksgiving, you're fucked up out of your mind, so you go sit at the little kids' table so you don't have to deal with any of the grown-ups. Hey, Sean, thank you. That was something that I was like I would do that every time, or I would just like hide out in my room at my parents' house. Before I started dating Neil and I was going over to my parents' house for Thanksgiving, Christmas, I just got to a point where like I had absolutely no shame, and my sisters would put me on the spot in the middle of Christmas dinner and be like, "Are you high?" I'm going to tell y'all a story. So one time we had Christmas dinner. Hey, Ann. One time we had Christmas dinner at my parents' house. This is long before I met Neil. This is when I was still like in my 20s. And me and my sister Michelle had been using a lot together. Well, I came to the house to eat Christmas dinner, and my sister Michelle was sitting at the table, and my sister Christine was sitting over here. And you guys got to meet Michelle the other day in that live stream. Well, Michelle pops off and says, "Are you on crack tonight?" And my dad looked at me and I said, "Yep, I smoked crack tonight." And you just see my dad's face go. And then my sister's like, and everybody just looked at me. But it was like, I could not lie about anything anymore because I was so out of my mind that everybody knew, you know what I mean? And so it just became like, it became so hard to go around during the holidays because I felt ashamed, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to make my parents upset. I didn't want to disappoint them. But I also, you know, wanted to spend time with them and be with them for the holidays. And it was like, you know, a lot of people would say, well, then why didn't you just sober up? Just sober up and go have sober Thanksgiving with your family, right? It's a lot easier said than done, okay? Saying just sober up to somebody who has been abusing drugs for many, many years is like telling somebody to stop smoking cigarettes, or telling a person who is addicted to food to stop eating, or telling somebody who is in a relationship with someone that they really, really love, but it's a toxic and abusive relationship, telling that person to leave, just walk away. You know, I hear that all the time. And one of the things that has helped me so much, you guys, because I didn't realize that I had lost a lot of compassion for people that were struggling with their addiction. I started to realize that I needed to understand that it's not that easy whenever my husband started struggling, you know, because then I started seeing him going back and forth. And that has helped me to have a better understanding because, you know, I feel like because I've stayed sober for a little bit that it's a lot, like I have an easier time now, you know. The holidays are triggering though, because I feel like we all get together. We're not used to being around each other. We got the moms, the dads, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, the brothers, the sisters, and everybody gets together, and, you know, some of us don't get along. Some of us don't want to be around each other, and we have to fake the funk. You know, that's what I feel like a lot of families go through, is just faking it till we make it to be around each other. That sucks. Fortunately enough, we don't do that in my family anymore, but we used to with, you know, certain people. And, You know, it's just like better off to just be with the people that you want to be with. And now that we're sober, you know, other people want to be around us. And so I think that makes it a lot better. What about those of you guys were any of you guys alone for Thanksgiving that didn't have anybody to spend time with? And if you were, how did that affect your recovery? Have you been struggling? Or are you the kind of person that's like, fuck it, I'm just going to be alone and I'm going to eat all the turkey by myself? You know, I was on the phone with, I can't remember who I was talking to the other day, but I was talking to this person about how it's really, I would take so many Klons, I would fall asleep during holiday dinner. Mark, I know that's right. If you change the way you look at things, you guys, instead of looking at it as, hey, Monica, instead of looking at it as, I have to be alone for this holiday. Hey, Molly, I'm not going to have anybody to spend time with. Instead of looking at it as a bad thing, right? And you could look at it as, I get to be alone. I get to have a self-care day. I get to have a day where I can be with myself and take care of me. I've had to change my perception on a lot of things, especially since the coronavirus, because we can't go out and do a lot of things like we used to be able to do. And so I'm starting to try and take these things in that are happening and put them, look at me, James, you know what this is? I do this, you guys. How many of you guys have been with me for the longest and I've always played with my hair? You'll get used to it, James. You'll get used to it. Yes, you know what? Changing the way we think, right? And not looking at things from a negative perspective, trying to look at it from a positive point of view. I'm telling you guys, it has changed my life. And even right now, I'm going through a trial in my life, you guys. I'm going through some tribulations. And I'm trying to see things from a different point of view. For those of you guys that were in my Codependent No More group on Sunday, let's just say, yeah. So we're back to where we were. And I'll talk about that with you guys on Sunday. But I cannot let someone else's mistakes and somebody else's stuff affect me and make me sick to where I can't function every day. And I'm the kind of person that, especially when it's somebody that I care about and I love, I want to help them so much that I put everything into it and then I forget about taking care of myself. And I'm just not willing to do that anymore. I'm finally getting to a place where I just want to be healthy and happy with me, and I want to take care of my son, and I want to help other people in their recovery, like with Real Talk Recovery. And I just can't do it anymore. Like I'm all worn out. I'm spent. So it wasn't hard for me to stay sober this Thanksgiving because, you know, I've stayed sober the 4 Thanksgivings before this. And I called my mom and dad, you guys, and I talked to them. My dad, I know you guys saw the picture that I put in the community tab and on Facebook. My dad came by. We took a picture with me, my dad, and my little boy. And you guys are right. My little boy does look like my dad a lot. When you see me and my dad and my son together, you can see how much the DeMeo gene like pulls through, because we all have these almond shaped eyes and round faces. Me and my dad, you guys, we look like literal twins. It's crazy. But I want us all to make it through this holiday together sober. And I'm trying to do the best I can to, you know, facilitate some groups and stuff and upload some videos for you guys.
Guys, look at my snow globe.
Nate wants to show you guys the snow globe. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful, Nate. We love him. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're learning about what should we learn about today?
I don't know, you tell us.
That Ryan's tour review is a scam and he sucks. And he just wants you to spend all of the money on his dumb toys.
Well, you're learning something. That's right. We don't need to spend our money. Why are your ears so red?
Well, because I've been playing my Switch.
Okay, just making
Wait,
sure.
oh yeah.
Are you your ears are really red, buddy. Why are they like that? That makes me worried. Do you want some cold water?
No.
You sure? Here. Maybe that'll help you.
Drink.
Put a little.
No.
There you go. Cool those ears off. She said, Nate, you're so funny. Say, muchas gracias. Don't spit that water out. Swallow it. Do not, Nate. That's my brand new phone. I'll spank your butt. Okay. Gotta go. Bye. Give me a kiss.
Guys, today we're learning about also FGTV, even though I really like them, that they're a scam too.
No, it's not that they're a scam, buddy. It's
Well,
just that
they want you to spend your money.
that's their business, and that's how they make money is by selling toys.
Shut up!
Selling toys.
No!
Selling toys.
This is
to little
my
kids.
show.
Oh, okay, okay.
Guys,
Yes.
today also, we're learning about Peeps and Poops.
Peeps and poops.
Because they're good. And whenever you poop, my mom takes it up and no! And pee, of course, lemonade.
Okay.
And on my butthole.
Nathaniel,
No,
hush.
guys, my butthole has blood.
No, it does not. Okay, that's
Wait,
enough.
guys, can I
listen,
show-
listen. That's
can I-
very inappropriate.
Can I show them? Can I show
No,
them
you-
my knee?
Okay, okay, you're neat. You guys, I am so sorry. He ripped his
No.
pants. Nathaniel, go upstairs with your
Wait,
dad.
I'll show them what
Sorry, guys. You cannot be saying buttholes and stuff like that. That's just inappropriate, son. I love you, but we gotta keep it PG over here. Or
What's a
G.
PG?
Rated G, children. He wants to show you guys he hurt his knee when he was playing on his skateboard. Come on. Nathaniel! Lord have mercy!
Guys, that's my.
Show him your knee. There you go. Okay, bye-bye.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching about pee-pee and poo-poo.
Here you go. Take your
Can I show them my all
No,
my-
Mark, it doesn't. He's just being silly. Silly boy. Okay, he made his mom jump. You guys, I am telling you something right now. He never ceases to amaze me. He is hilarious, especially when he comes on here. He hears me all the time saying, "Hey guys, welcome back to my channel," or "Hey guys, da 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 da." Oh, you're showing them your presents. Go put them back under the tree. I gotta wrap them, son. You're not supposed to be looking at that stuff. I lost 2 members of my family on different holidays and I had to grieve, which it's normal, but I had to get up and get out there. Yeah, totally. Oh, one more thing, you guys. He really wants you guys to see how cool he is. This is his drone.
Yeah.
So I really hope this works out good because it says Sharper Image Video Drone. So it does videos too.
Is it a drunk drone?
It's a really cool drone. I'm excited to try it out. We'll see how it works out.
Drunk?
He's so spoiled. So spoiled. He's a good kid.
Wait.
Spoiled, rotten kid.
No.
Huh? Okay, come on. 5, 6.
Wait.
He wants to sing a song and then he's gonna go. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Chicken wings, hot dogs and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Now time to punch my mom, guys. Do you want to see it? It's gonna feel so good to her.
Oh, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, superhero.
Okay. This has been the last
Can you open my
the last 3 meetings we've had on YouTube, Nate. You have taken over this whole stream. You know that? You have taken it over. Come here, son.
Guys, chicken.
Aw, Shelly, I'm glad. That makes me happy. I used to be so scared of having him on here because people used to troll me about it. But now I don't worry because he's a big boy now.
I'm a big boy.
Aubrey, fully charged, 24/7.
Can I put my bologna on this?
Take that and put it in the refrigerator.
I have to go peeps.
Okay, bye. Here, put it on here, Bubba.
Chicken wings, hot dog and bologna.
Love you, little show off.
Chicken wings, chicken in the check.
We love you. Everybody loves you, Nate. You're a good kid. Woo. Okay. That's what I have to deal with every day. He's a good kid, though. For the most part, Nathaniel has been doing really good on his behavior. He's got a little bit of a problem with saying cuss words, and we're working on that. But other than that, he's been doing good. Aubrey, let me tell you guys I got him this really cool, you guys, this thing where you get on your knees, and it's like a knee board, right? You get on it, and he was going down these hills going fast and doing 360s and all kinds of stuff. All weekend long, that's all he did was play outside. It was so nice watching him have a good time outside. You know what I mean? So I have to start doing better as a mom and like getting outside and going for walks with him and taking him to the park more. We used to do that all the time when he was really little. And just recently here, I've become such a hermit almost. And so I'm telling you, like I'm making some changes in my life, and so I'll be out a little bit more. And Shelly, I got your text about the Sedexa medicine. Hey, Aubrey, he wants to play soccer. What do you think about that? I think he would be really good at it too. But hockey would be cool too. I read your text about that, and I'm gonna talk to the pharmacy and show them the coupons and stuff. And because I haven't even went back to check on it yet, because when I went on Thursday or Wednesday, they were trying to get insurance to pay for it. So we'll see how it goes. I had one lady comment. She's been following me for a while. She said that she knows some people that got on it and that it worked really, really well. But then when they got off of it, they gained their weight back. And what I'm saying is, as long as I start doing a reduced calorie diet and put exercise with it, I think I'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? I just can't rely only on that hormone to make me feel full, because that's all it is. It's a hormone. Hey, we're just chilling tonight. You guys, I really had no...
Chicken wings, hot dog, and copyrighted music.
I didn't have anything planned except for to talk about staying sober during the holidays, because I'm literally have turkey and ham brain from the weekend. I mean, it was so good. You know, like I feel like I hadn't ate like a good home cooked meal like that in forever, and so I had me some food. Go with the flow, baby. I'm just coming on here to share with you guys. You know, when I first started my channel, I had we would do like step studies and like recovery meetings and stuff. But after a while, you guys, I had just gotten burned out. And so now I just like to come on here and share how I'm doing and talk with you guys and hang out and just have a good time. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find how I want to go with this channel. I mean, of course, it's still going to be about recovery, but I'm trying to figure out, like, do I just want to start doing like my vlogs of what I'm doing and how I'm doing, you know, once a week, or do I want to you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always going to do a live stream. I love live streaming. Yes, twirl. Yeah, that's it. Just come on and say y'all and twirl your hair. Hey, Jen, what's up, girl? We're just kicking it and hanging out. And yes, Merc, you should see it, you guys. I have been over on TikTok. We just hit 23,000 people over there, and so everybody keeps asking me, what's Mara? And if you guys haven't went over to my TikTok yet, you wouldn't know. But if you click the link on my TikTok, it'll open up and it shows all these links, and it has the Mara links and all. So hopefully y'all are getting some more people are coming to the meetings, because I have it linked over there. Oh, I have. Hey, Hillbilly Recovery, what's up? It's just a tool for a while. Developing healthy lifestyle, food choices, and movement. Yes. No, you're okay, guys. We're just hanging out. Just sharing what how I've been doing, you know what I mean? Aw. Hey, did you dye your hair blonde, Jen? I swear I thought I saw you have blonde hair now. Sky. How is Neil doing? He's doing okay.
I'm gonna eat all of these.
He's doing all the okay. He's doing okay. He's been better. Oh, Amy's channel? Is that who you're talking about? Hillbilly Recovery? Yeah, I appreciate that, you guys. It's really, really hard. Isn't she awesome? I just met her over on TikTok, and we've been hanging out and talking, and she started making videos about her story. And so I am all about encouraging people to share their experience, strength, and hope, because it has helped me so much to have a community of people that I can come on and talk to you guys. Like, coming on here and talking with you guys helps me so much. Hey, Mama, what's up, girl? It really just gives me purpose, you know, and helps me to like stay on the right path. I want to think back to so back whenever I was trying to get sober, I remember one time I was in treatment during the holidays. Have y'all ever been in treatment during the holidays? And you know, they try to make it where they like make some good food for us to eat, but you're there with like people that you barely know. Oh, Jen, it's so different. And I'll tell you this, like, you guys, I honestly feel like my husband just needs to really just get he needs a whole psychological evaluation. And so on Monday, I'm going to call around and get him get him an evaluation. So I don't know because he needs to be properly diagnosed with whatever is going on, whether it's clinical depression, whether it's fucking bipolar disorder, whether it's I don't know what it is, okay? But there's something going on. There's something going on. And so I've got to get him help, or else we are not going to have him around. I almost forgot to tell you, my friend in the music industry got me introduced. Who, James? I'm proud of you. It's okay. It just makes me sad. You know, I want you guys to understand something, that getting sober is not always an easy thing to do. But, oh my God, that is so cool. Kid Rock. Well, you know what you have to do whenever it happens. You got to send it to us so that way we can share it around. Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, you guys, but I've just made so much sacrifices, you know, for my sobriety. A lot of sacrifices. And I've changed so much. Everything. I've changed everything. And I've just gotten to a point in my life where I'm not willing. I am not willing to forfeit the life I have today. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, if I use drugs, that I will lose everything. You know, it's like, I almost feel like with my husband, you guys, he has this like devil on his shoulder, or he is justifying and rationalizing in his mind that he needs something to make him better. Okay? I have finally gotten to a point where I don't need, there's nothing that I'm going to be able to take that's going to make me better. I have to do that. I have to work on me. Okay? I have tried every magic pill there is. And all you're doing is you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay? And so I have to, like, I wish that he had that same, like, inside of him that I have in me, you know? So I love him though, but he's not like all fucked up or nothing, you know, but he's just not in a good place. He needs help, y'all. You know, have you ever met somebody who like is so smart, and so good looking and just so everything? They have so much potential and they are like amazing, right? And then, but they are like totally throwing it away. That's what my husband is, like, so fucking smart. You know what I mean? Like, he's smarter than me, y'all. He's like got his master's degree and shit. I'm over here like barely graduated high school. You know what I mean? What, Aubrey? How does he need help? Like mental health help, and honestly, like what I would do if I was a counselor and he was coming to see me, like I would order him into some kind of residential treatment for like 90 days. Oh, how do I protect it? That's why I won't go on YouTube, because it may get stolen. What, your sobriety? I don't want to get high, y'all. Okay? I don't want to get high anymore. I have seen what using drugs does to people. Oh, I think you have to get a copyright on it or something. I have seen what using drugs does to people and how it hurts them and how it hurts the people around them. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want that. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you're at this point, then you'll know what I'm talking about, where you really just don't want to do that anymore. Like, you might have days where you have like bad thoughts or you get triggered, but you're just at that point where you don't want to do that. That's the last thing that you want to do. Like, everything else, but that's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to go out and get high. I just want to help my family and I want to be happy. We were talking about this on my TikTok, you guys. And it's called anhedonia. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? And it's the lack of pleasure, the not being able to feel pleasure in life, in things. And this is something that I have been struggling with since I got sober in 2015, where I don't have, it's like things aren't shiny anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like I am playing the tape all the way through because it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. You guys couldn't pay me to go get high. I'm telling you this right now. Like, I have had every opportunity. Just know that. I have had opportunities to relapse, and I have not, because I don't want to. And that's why I get really upset with my husband, and you guys might get mad at me when I say this. But if you relapse, it's because you wanted to get high. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Because I have literally held pills in my hand and not taken them and flushed them because I did not want to get high. I did not want to relapse. I did not want to throw my life away. And so when I know that sometimes we relapse. I mean, I know it happens, but deep down inside of us, right? We wanted to do it. That's why we stuck it in our mouth. You know what I mean? We wanted that relief. Maybe we weren't thinking in our minds, I want to relapse. Maybe we were thinking, I'm depressed, or I'm in pain, or I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm scared. And that's the way we thought of it. But we're not thinking in our minds, oh, today I'm going to go out and relapse. What we're thinking in our minds is, I'm struggling. I don't know how to cope with what's going on. But I remember one thing that helps me, and we fall back on that old thing, you know? And so, listen to me, you guys. The only reason why I say this is because I've been there, and I used to relapse all the time. And a lot of the times what would happen was I would relapse because I would get into like a job, and I would start working really hard, and I would end up picking up because of working too many hours, getting stressed out, and then wanting relief from that. And so I started to put my job before my sobriety, you know? So that's like when we get into recovery, we're on fire, but after the newness wears off, we kind of get stuck in limbo and often relapse. But through TikTok, Facebook, and your YouTube, it keeps us lit, baby. Yes, but what we need to do is remember the negative. Our brains only want to remember the good. That's right, Jennifer. You know what that's called? That is called euphoric recall. So when your brain goes to the good feelings, oh yeah, man, I know Xanax bars, they make me feel great. Or I know that shot of cocaine, woohoo. That's called euphoric recall. It's only remembering the feel-good feelings. And so we have to practice bringing up in our minds the horrible things. One of the things that I do that helps me is I think about the time my little boy got taken away from me. Look at that bald spot. I have to get some more lights to put on that damn tree. Anyways, y'all don't look at that. I have to bring in my mind. I think about when my son got taken away from me. That is the one thing that I will not get high. If I think about that, I'm like, oh, hell no, you know? Through our stories, helping others. Yes. Yes, Aubrey, you're right. That's exactly what it is. It's the obsession. It's the obsession. Burke, I was like, damn, that's a bald spot. That's exactly what it is. And I was trying to talk to my mother-in-law and to explain this to her, you guys. It is so hard when you were trying to explain something to a chief enabler. It is like, there's no point in me even talking to her because she is like the world's worst. Like, I shouldn't even tell her anything or get her. Like, she doesn't help at all. She is no help whatsoever. In fact, she just makes the situation worse because she sits there and acts like, oh, so annoying. So annoying. No, the tree, I had a bald spot where the lights were at. Look. See that? Little ball. Anyway, it's okay. It is what it is. This is my little ghetto fabulous tree. So, you know, through the stressfulness of the last couple of months, I had thoughts that, you know, I could go out and use and like feel that relief for just a short period of time, you know. But then I thought about it, you guys, and I realized that that relief just for that short period of time, right? It's not going to be enough, and it's not going to give me what I want. What I want is peace of mind. What I want is not have to worry. What I want is my family to be safe and healthy. What I want is for my son to be taken care of. What I want is to be happy and not have to worry about my husband being sick and hurting. I don't want to have to do that, you know? And so I know that picking up drugs is not going to make that situation any better for me. It will make my situation 100% worse. 100%. And so that's the thing that helps me stay away. You know, I just don't want to do that. And, you know, I watched this girl on TikTok, and her husband are both in relapse right now, and they have children. And I feel so bad for her, but I also am like, I want to talk to her, you guys, and tell her to stop making videos and stuff, because I know how people can be on the internet. And I want to tell her, like, please be careful, you know, please be careful, because when you are both using and there's nobody there to like help with anything, then what's going on, you know? So I have to keep going for my family, and I have to stay strong. And I am good under pressure, just so y'all know. And so I will continue to keep on the right path and, you know, try to pull my little family back together and get everything straightened out. But it just goes to show you guys, like, nobody's life is perfect. And, you know, I pray every day that my husband will want to stay sober. Not just do it because I want him to, because that's where we're at right now. we're at the point where he's just doing it because I want him to do it. I think he's not happy doing it. You know what I mean? And I want him to be happy doing it. I don't want him to be hating his life. You know what I'm saying? So, do you know how good it feels to be able to like have your drug of choice in your hand and be like, no, motherfucker, I ain't taking you. So, it made me feel like I was a badass bitch. It was like, what, a month ago that this happened? It was a yellow Xanax bar, and I had it in my hand, and I was just like, this shit right here, this ruined my life. You know, this ruined my life. I crashed my car because of this shit. I lost so much behind Xanax, you guys. I used to steal shit and get arrested all the time. And it was because I would give myself to that substance. I would let that substance rule my life, you know? I don't know, Aubrey. Maybe. I hope so. I hope he does. No. I just... I don't know. I try to just be supportive. I tried the like tough love thing, you guys, and it doesn't work with my husband. Like, it did not work at all. And so now I'm trying a different angle now. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to like unplug and not be so codependent. And like, if he's doing something wrong, it's not going to affect me. And I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to kind of like not let him emotionally affect me anymore. It's really difficult though, because y'all know how emotional I am. But I'm doing so much better, you guys. Like, normally if something happened, I would be out of my mind crying, and like, I'm just like pulling it together. It's almost like I'm kind of getting used to it. I know that sounds bad, but like, I'm not as upset about it, you know? Yes, and listen, you guys, like, we are all going to pray for him. And listen, he loves me so much, and he loves my son so much. I'm telling you right now, like, my husband is just really struggling mentally. And so I'm praying that I'm calling his doctor on Monday, and I'm hoping that, you know, maybe we can set up some kind of, like I said, psychological evaluation. Hey, CG. Hey, Rachel. Thanks, girl. I really appreciate all of you guys. I know a lot of you guys watch my channel and you don't even comment. And I've been also seeing so many new people commenting on a lot of my older videos, which makes me so happy, because y'all are going back, and I have some gems on this channel, you guys. I have some bomb ass videos, all about just like everything in my life, everything about recovery, everything about the 12 steps. I have a whole playlist of like step studies, and I have a whole playlist of story times. I have a whole playlist of prison experiences. I have so much content on here. I wish it was like better produced, like more quality, you know, like but you hear the message, like it's me talking, so y'all it still comes through, you know what I mean? It makes me happy that my videos are kind of like staying here and people are actually be able to go and watch them and stuff. CG, don't say that. I love you guys. That's why I'm doing every Friday still. Congratulations, James. That's awesome. I'm going to tell you why I like TikTok so much, because I can just upload 60-second videos over there. But I've been putting them over here too for you guys, okay? I've been putting them over here. I've been putting the shorts over here. Then we're doing our Friday night live stream. Then, did you guys know that we are having speakers in the Facebook group on Mondays? And so last Monday we had Michelle Mariner from, her channel used to be called My Heroin Addiction, The Good, the Bad, and the Bloody. And so she told her story Monday. And then this Monday, Todd's telling his story. Then next Monday, Amy's telling her story. And then the following Monday, James is going to tell his story. So we've got 4 weeks of stories lined up for Mondays in the Facebook group. So I'm trying to kind of like spread the content out across all platforms. I have a question for everyone. I've been on Suboxone for 5 years now. And I have some rough injuries, so the Suboxone isn't taking the edge off anymore. So I'm thinking of going to methadone. Yeah, that's how it gets with Suboxone. If you have legitimate pain, a lot of the times the Suboxone kind of just stops. You stop getting the pain relief from it. Now there is this different kind of Suboxone that's made for pain. It's called Butrans, and it's a transdermal patch. You might want to try that first before you go to methadone. But I mean, if you need pain relief and you have legitimate pain, then methadone's a great medication for pain relief. The only thing you need to be careful about with methadone is the fact that your tolerance builds so quickly, and you'll have to keep going up and up and up and up. So if you get on methadone and you find yourself going up and up, make sure you talk with your doctor and you do tolerance drops, so that way you don't keep going up and up on your dose. But we have a couple of people. I think I don't know. I don't see Nikki. She's on methadone. I can understand you're married to him, and you are doing right, supporting him cold. Not easy, but I wish you strength. Thanks, Aubrey. Love you. Hey, Jennifer. It's Real Talk Recovery with Nicole. Hey, Chrissy. Yep. That's what will happen with methadone. You'll just keep going up and up and up and up and up, unless you talk to your doctor and you let them know, like, I don't want to keep going up. And so what they can do is they can drop you. Like, let's say you get up to 70 milligrams or 80 milligrams, and you're like, oh, I feel like I'm on too much. Then they can help you drop down more, so that way you'll just taper down, and so that way you stay at whatever milligram you want to stay at. But, a lot of people use it for pain management. So I just couldn't do methadone, you guys, because I abused it so bad. But that's because I was wanting to get high. I wasn't trying to get sober. I was just eating them like they were candy. Jen's on methadone, Hillbilly Recovery. You need to, CG. I've been waiting for you to come over. I'm supposed to start pain management, so I'm going to get injections to keep it regulated. That's great, Jen. Do whatever works for you, girl. We love you no matter what. I get pissed off when AAers suggest partners to leave their partner. Not a good advice. I don't think so either. And I would never do that, you guys. Like, it would be different if he was over here, like, bringing, like, he's not doing, yeah. I'm getting old, so I don't keep up with times. Hey, girl. Hey, Mr. Nibbles. Love you. Y'all, Mr. Nibbles is my boy from TikTok. I hope you're a boy, Mr. Nibbles. We have, I'm telling you guys, y'all will love it over there. If you haven't came over yet, come over. And when you fall asleep from benzos, or why do they get angry when you fall asleep from benzos? Well, because they don't want you to be sleeping, Mark. Mark, I love you, man. I love you just the way you are. We love you just the way you are, don't we, guys? Hillbilly Recovery, it really depends on, like, if you had a problem with opiates, and you are getting on methadone, you need to make sure that you're going to the clinic, like, to where they're dosing you. I think that's a better way to do it, instead of having, like, the pills at your house, because that's, I don't know, I just feel like when I had the pills in my possession, I would take a whole bunch of them, You don't have to, You can just make an account and follow people and watch their content, just like here on YouTube. I used to fall asleep watching movies all the time. You know what, you guys? I have probably fell asleep and burned holes through so many jackets and comforters and all kinds of stuff because of being high on benzos. Do I like... I like grits with butter and jelly mixed into them. And I like sweet cornbread, which is a southern thing. The only thing, though, okay, listen to me, Hillbilly Recovery. You are going to have a rough transition, though, going from Suboxone to methadone, because you have to, hold on a second. Is it methadone? Okay. Because you'll have to wait until the Suboxone is totally out of your system before you can dose methadone, I think. So you would have to be in, well, is it like that with methadone? No, it's the other way around. If you're on methadone and you want to get on Suboxone, you have to wait until you're in full-fledged withdrawal. I think if you're going from Suboxone to methadone, you can wait until you're experiencing some withdrawal symptoms and then take the methadone. I think so. Yeah. I think you'll be okay. It's the other way around. Never mind. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Did you see like the wheels in my head just turning? I love cornbread. Yes. Okay. I had a lady, you know what, you guys? I had a girl that was over on TikTok, and she went from methadone over to Suboxone, and her doctor didn't tell her that she needed to wait because she was on methadone and she got on Suboxone, and he told her she could just take it right away, and she did, and it made her so sick. So sick. I met her on TikTok, and so she was messaging me on TikTok, and we were talking back and forth, and she finally, after I think like 4 or 5 days, started feeling back normal again. But can you imagine like taking something and the doctor told you to do it, and then it makes you so sick that you're like want to die? Like, that makes me so mad when that happens, because this is people's sobriety. Like she was depending on her doctor to know what he was talking about, and that made her so ill, you know? You know what? I don't know if the price goes up. I'm not sure. I've never, whoever has experience with going to the methadone clinic, will you guys share with Aubrey? Because I watch a lot of people who are on methadone on TikTok, and they get these take-home bottles of the liquid, and they have these little lock boxes, and they put them all in there, and they have the date on them, and they have a seal on it, and they take it each morning, and then they have to put it back in their box and take it after they're done with all their meds, so that way the people can count them, I guess, and make sure that they were taking them. Now, if you are going up on your dose of Suboxone, then yes, you have to pay more money for your prescription. So like now that I'm down to 2 milligrams, I think my prescription is $12.75. You know, I'm like, yes. And then there was one point where I was on Suboxone and I was on 12 milligrams. And with insurance, it was like $60, I think. And then without insurance, it was like $300, but I ended up using the GoodRx card, and that really, really helped me save a lot of money. And so if you guys are on medication assisted treatment and you don't have insurance, get the GoodRx app. It has helped so much for me when I didn't have insurance. Now all I have to pay is for my doctor's visit. And in fact, I need to talk to my doctor about that, because I think they started taking insurance at my doctor's office, and I just paid $200 to them a week ago, and I probably shouldn't have had to pay that. It's like changing around a lot. I don't know if you guys have seen on different people's stuff, but they're saying that like there's like a crackdown coming down on Suboxone doctors now, just like they were doing with pain management doctors. So we'll see how all that pans out. I'm just praying that they don't try to punish people like us, because this medication is helping us to be able to stay alive, you know, and it's saving us. So I hope that, you know, we won't have to worry about that. Also, I found this guy, you guys, on TikTok. He helps people find cheaper options for maintenance medication, and his website is getsuboxone.com, and he will help you get signed up for Medicaid, Medicare. He'll help you find a doctor that's in network in your state. Hey, Jen, you know what I'm talking about? About the crackdown? Is that what you're talking about? Here in South Georgia, we have a place called Georgia Pines that go hand in hand with drug court. Oh, wow, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Damn. Hey, Bob, what's up, babe? I wish we had that here. They probably do. I just don't know about it. I think that the main thing that has helped me, you guys, is having fellowship. Because I got on Suboxone and I felt all alone. I felt like nobody understood me. I felt like I didn't fit in. And then when I found fellowship of other people like you guys, it has helped me so much. It has changed my life. And so if you're on maintenance medication and you feel alone and you feel like you don't have people that relate to you or understand, I'm telling you, join the Mara. Okay, you guys know how I feel about Mara. The link is always in my bio on TikTok. The link is in our Facebook group. The link is in our Hangouts chat. Join there and always come hang out with us on these live streams, because we are MAT supporters here on Real Talk Recovery. We do not fake the funk. So I'm going to go upstairs and lay down now. Okay, guys? I love y'all. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for chit-chatting with me. Hopefully next Friday I'll have more of a focus on what I want to talk about. I think I'm going to try and get somebody to come on and share their story. Brian, if you're still here, you're going to come on and share your story Friday. So you better be ready. Brian was able to taper, you guys, completely off of Suboxone with minimal withdrawal. And I really want him to come on here and share his experience, strength, and hope, because I need to hear about it. I want to know. And so he's really awesome. He has a TikTok called Addicted Mind, and he has I think he's getting his peer support specialist certification, and he's been doing really, really good. And so I want you guys to get to know him too. So I'm going to put him on the spot and make him come tell a story Friday. Okay? What's up, Bob? Good night. I love you, Aubrey. I love you guys. Good night, you guys.